Hello, Moment friends! Ending here for another episode of the epic story. When we last left off, we were getting ready to go to these crossroads and find out what must be done. A wagon is stopped in the road. You recognize its driver from his exasperated expression.
I did not expect to see you again. Still on the road, eh?
I am not too proud to tell you that when Nithadin returned to my wagon with the second barrel of nails, I considered giving up my profession and becoming a recluse, then and there. I weighed that course very seriously, but in the end I decided it would be shameful to surrender such a trial, and I remain a wagon driver. My son has done nothing but make me regret that choice ever since. Father, I ate too many apples. Father, I have had a splinter. Father, I miss the sun. When I was a boy, I would have taken this eternal night with more grace than he does, truly. We are bound for Minas Tirith, of course, and its houses of healing, with a supply of Calamdril liquor, from Calingram's divine and delicate draughts. But I do not know if we will have safe passage. We encountered a traveller on the road who says Howrond is full of orcs. Orcs! Can you investigate if this is so? There are 3 places I would know about in particular. The entrance to Howrond, the docks, and the gatehouse to Ramazachor, the wall that encircles the Pelennor. Alright, we will go scout for you, and of course, Angbor. Alright, well, it is clearly overrun with orcs. Orcs! You are near the entrance of Harlond, gateway to the Pelennor. Harlond appears to have been devastated by the attack of a large force. You think? I mean, look around here. No kidding. I mean, good grief. You are near the docks of Harlond. The docks of Harlond have been seized by the enemy. You are near the gate in the Ramazachor. The Ramazachor, which blocks the way to the Pelennor, is besieged by the enemy. Alright, well, I guess we can now make our way back to the camp.
No ill news is truly surprising to me anymore.
Harlond is overrun. If we cannot get to the south gate in Remus, we will not be able to bring our wares to Minas Tirith. What is it like to have good fortune? I would truly like to know, for I have never had it. If there is a bright side to this news, it is that I suspected it was so. No ill news is truly surprising to me anymore, Staffdang. We cannot return to Galangram without selling his goods. So I sent Nithadin to Imloth Melu to find a pursuer for our Calamdril liquor. Go north to the town and find my son, for he has not returned yet. Alright, we'll go find your son once again.
Good timing. I was just telling these ladies about our adventures.
Hello there, Staffdang. What good timing. I was just telling these ladies about some of our adventures. Do you remember when we fought off those Corsair raiders together? That was really something, was it not? Nithadin already looks happier than you have ever seen him, and his mood only improves when you tell him that the road through Harlond is closed. How unfortunate. How ill-fated. Even so, I think this will be a fine place to stay until the road is clear. This is the perfect place to bring our wagon of valuable healing liquors. Did you know that this town has produced some of the finest healers in all the kingdom? Now, where was I? Oh, yes. I have always sought to provide for my family and my dear old dad. He will never want for nails, for example. Oh, no, he won't.
I did not know you traveled with Lord Angbor of Lamadon.
It is my honor to serve him in any way I can, and I truly hope you have no tidings of Nethaden that might embarrass me in the presence of my liege. Benderon is shaking with obvious terror of what you might say, and he exhales with obvious relief when you tell him that Nethaden believes Imloth Melu will be a good place to stay until the road through Harlond is open. That is my responsible boy. I have often prided myself on the example he sets for others, my Lord Angbor. Why, I think he seeks to model his behavior after your own son, Drambor. That is my Nethaden, all right. Privately, you think to yourself that perhaps both father and son have more in common than either would admit. Indeed they do.
The wagon driver's son speaks wisdom. Imloth Melwi is known for its healers.
The wagon driver's son speaks wisdom. I've heard that Imloth Melnu is known for the quality of its healers, and the folk here will know the value of the goods on this wagon.
You should cross into Ithilien, and my men will assail Harlond.
Enemy forces must have crossed the Anduin and taken the port of Harlond by surprise. They have had time enough to fortify the south gate of the Ramasek against us. That makes things more difficult, to be sure. Only that road can support the movement of my 4,000 men. We simply do not have time or the resources to ferry that many warriors across the Anduin, and moving them through the forests of Ithilien in a wide sweep would be far too slow and take too much time. If we take such a course, the war will be ended before my men get there. No, we must retake Harlond, and they will need me to lead them in this effort. You, however, have another errand. Aragorn wanted you to reach either Gandalf or Faramir. You can take a single craft across the Anduin and move more swiftly than 4,000. You must pass into Ithilien and come by that way to Osgiliath. Meanwhile, my men will assail Harlond. My scouts learned that a friend to Gondor operates a secret ferry to the east, along the high reeds that border the river. Find her and see if she will bring you across the river into Ithilien, Stafting. Alright, well I think that does bring this episode to a close. Thank you everyone so much for watching another episode of The Epic Story. When we return, we will cross that river and do all sorts of other stuff, like hopefully finding Faramir. But that's not till next time. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of The Epic Story.